Hi, in this clip I'm going to go through the words of the day now for the middle and the senior tip of the tongue boxes, okay? As I explained in the junior tip of the tongue vocabulary, I did try to use words of the day in my classroom, okay? But I had 3 classes and I found it was just plucking words from here, there, everywhere. I wasn't reinforcing them and the children weren't developing the vocabulary the way I wished they were, which is why I came up with different themes, found 15 words, the adjectives really, that I could slot into a theme. And because there's 15 words, it would take me 5 words each week, 1 a day. So by the time 3 weeks is covered, I have covered a theme with lots of words of the day. Now there's different words. So basically in each box there's hundreds of different words. Okay, this is just the senior box I'm showing you. There's hundreds of different words. They are all theme based, okay, and they have the theme at the bottom, like that sea voyage there. So because they're there, you can create a word wall of your words. Each day you cover a word, stick it up in a word wall or a section of your room. And I find this is very important because personally, if I see the word, I remember to use it. So even if it's 5 minutes to 3 or 5 minutes in the morning, I go, okay, let's quickly just fly through the words that we've been doing in the last 3 weeks, and hands are up and we're flying through them. Another way then is if you keep all your words of the day and the children can write them and put them into a little basket like this, then you can have a little quiz, give them a bundle each and they have to say what the word means. It's very important if you're doing the words of the day that you want to reinforce it so that the word's ingrained in the children's memory and they get to use it. Another way then to develop the words of the day, I've got my vocabulary block. This is on the teacher's manual saying how to make it, but I mean, one of those large foam dices with the clear pockets on each side would work fine. And with masking tape, I just stick on the words, okay, that they've done. Now this happens to be earthquake words: quiver, oscillate, destruction, gape, subside, lurch. I'm missing one somewhere. So the children throw it to people in their group, and when whatever word appears, oscillate, they have to say, okay, it means to quiver, to shake, or to move from side to side, and trying to put it into a sentence. During the earthquake, the buildings began to oscillate before they crumbled and fell to the ground. Now there's plenty of other ideas in the teacher manuals on how to reinforce the language, okay? Very, very important. Any vocabulary that you teach, you're going to try and use it as many times as you can in the classroom. Encourage them to use it in homework, bribery, give them ticks in their chart or whatever. Encourage them to use it during the day. Then link it into drama. Just say, if I had been doing an earthquake, it'd be a perfect opportunity then to maybe do an earthquake theme on drama, okay? Feelings and how you feel, something's happened, you've lost your family and so on. Giving them opportunities to use these words. As well with quizzes and station teaching, putting all the different words they've covered maybe at one station and so on. So I'll just show you the different themes that I have for each tip of the tongue box. This is the middle tip of the tongue. I'm going to try and hold it up so that you can see what I have. Okay, hopefully you can see that if it gives time to adjust. I'll read them anyway. So you've got a rescue, fantasy, night out, a snowy day, space mission, earthquake, ocean adventure, festival, jungle, seaweed, Halloween, house robbery, Egypt, storm, villains and crime, pirate adventure, enchanted castle and zoo. Now the reason it's divided there into year 1 and year 2 is in case you have a multi-grade situation. So the first year, if you've got 2 classes, first year would cover these themes, the second year these themes. If you have 3 classes like myself, then year 1, year 2, year 3, and even 4, you would just go back again. So it's kind of in a circular rotation. If you have a single class, you're free to choose whichever ones you want. So the first theme there is a rescue. I just want to show you an example of the type of words that would be there for a rescue. So that would be the sample words of the day for rescue. Extinguish, winch, distress, torso, dehydration, delirious, unstable, amnesia, hazard, maroon, fatigue, toxic, frantic, necessity. I know they're quite big, but the children love the big words. And again, you're not encouraging them to write these words, you're just encouraging them to use it. They don't get vocabulary the same way anymore. They're watching too much TV, Nintendos and so on. So really the vocabulary, they're going to get it through school. So the words are big, but the children love it. So again, when you've covered all these words, take you 3 weeks to cover them. You play your games, your vocabulary blocks, you play your games, your little quizzes, and maybe do some station teaching, or just display them in the classroom, okay? Display all the different words in the classroom in your corner, and then just quickly, what's this mean, what's this mean, what's this mean? So when you've practiced the words and the children know them really well, you still have to reinforce it further, otherwise it's not going to be ingrained in their brain. So So this is what I call my vocabulary story sheets. Here's the one again for the rescue stories. Kind of hard for you to see all that, but basically you'd have a whole story session. Like I'm lucky I can do team teaching on a Thursday morning. So I have another teacher in the classroom with me, and we just do pure oral work with the children, talking about, if we had, creating a story, say for a rescue, what might the rescuers do, what variety of equipment do they use, describe survivors' injuries, the emergency service crews, how a survivor might feel, and how to create settings. Now again, that example I gave you there was to fit in maybe with a descriptive story, but the thing with the tip of the tongue is that it does not upset whatever program you have in place. So if you're teaching narrative writing, descriptive writing, okay, write a story on the rescue. But if you happen to be doing report writing, then write a report on an earthquake. So you can fit it in with whatever you happen to be teaching, because again, if you focus on the oral work, you play plenty of games, you reinforce it, and then more talk and discussion, it's ideal then if you can follow it up with some written activity, but just link it into whatever genre of writing that you happen to be doing. And then just to finish off, I'm just showing you the words that I have here for the senior manual, okay, or the different topics, the themes rather. So again, I hope you can see them. So you've got camping, haunted house, volcano, investigation, travelling, shipwrecks, fire, adventure story, circus, birthday party, enchanted forest, storm, cave, exploration, desert, space, alien, sea voyage, sporting event, and night adventure. And sometimes the same theme might occur, say that might have been in the junior box a long time ago, say a space mission, might come back again, but of course it's going to be more advanced to suit their age group, okay? So that's basically that for the words of the day, okay? If you're trying to fit it in, if you're teaching second class, but I know the new curriculum will be coming in for the older classes too, but second class, it definitely fits into the element of understanding, the learning outcome of acquisition and use of vocabulary, okay? So thank you for watching. Hopefully that was of some help to you.